Well, good evening and happy Friday to everybody.
Well, you didn't tell me you were
It
going.
is now time for cocktail hour with Rick. I am Rick Serra, the host. How are you? My wife Darlene right here. My doggy back here somewhere. And you're at home. I hope you've had a good week. But now you're home and hopefully no more work until next week. And we can all enjoy a pause. We can all relax together, maybe with a cold drink.
I can't have one till 9:30. Mr.
Cheers.
Doggy Dog, Miss Glow, Shannon, the Exployers, Roy Quitter. Hello, all.
Hello, everybody. This is the first Friday of May, May the 3rd. So, as you might know, that means special cleansing ceremony. This is the monthly cleansing. You'll want to get rid of your negative energy and fill up with positive energy. That's what all this get up is here. We'll tell you about it a little bit more as we go on, and we'll start the cleansing at about 8 p.m. my time. So about an hour to let people come and join with us. So, what is happening with you all? Does anybody have anything to say so far, my dear?
Just hi, happy Friday. Hugs, how are you doing? We do have some good information to share, but we'll
Oh, yeah.
wait till we get a few more people in the room. So you don't have to hear it many times over. And Rick actually started early, which surprised me.
Yes, a little bit earlier than normal.
Natasha
It's
Simmons,
always
hello.
nice to be early, prompt. Let us try to find you all.
I
I
have no
think
problem. I
that
have
is
them.
it. I think I found you all.
The Explorers just finished their own cleansing. Maria G, hello.
Okay, we
Should
are
visit
here,
this
and I'm looking at a really full room. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong episode here. I think I might be.
We have 15 people.
Yeah, I'm at the wrong episode.
Misty Woods, hello there.
This today, Friday, May. Where is the May? Come on
Uh-oh. Rick raked up some leaves today,
in. Yes.
and there's a couple piles. I'm not saying uh-oh about that, but Bo likes to pee on piles of stuff. So when he goes to pick up the leaves, they're going to be pee-pee leaves.
Oh no.
John C, hello there.
Hello,
Third
John.
Martian.
They're Martian. People are coming in a little slowly, but that's fine.
Oh, Rick.
We
you
started
know
a teeny bit before 7
Which
o'clock.
is so unusual for Rick.
It's only 6:59. Amazing.
I know. Prowl, hi.
So I don't know why I can't get it, but my little pad is not able to figure out what's going on. Can't find.
Well, good. We'll just keep.
So
doing
we
the
are
part.
broadcasting, right?
Yes.
You see a signal coming through? All right. Very bright here. Do you see
Mario
the?
Gonzalez. Oh, look, he's peeing on Paul leaves. I don't
Oh,
know if you
good.
can see it. No,
Good for
he's
you.
behind Rick. I knew he was
Very
behind me.
bright over here. If you can't tell, there is definitely a brightness.
Yeah, it's sun. Yeah, you can see.
We had the utility clearing of the power lines this week, and they went and chopped the center of the live oak, just chopped it out. Now the light is coming through, and as you can see, it's a little bit on the bright side. We look a little bit dark in here.
Yeah, but right now, honey, the sun is coming from over
That's
this
right.
way. Hey, Jimmy Rick, Carson Thorpe. So, how you doing?
Hello, Sol Cecita. My good friends, we're going to have some fun tonight.
Hey, Jimmy Rick, your order went out the other day.
Yes, the order
Ponytail Dungeon
is
Master,
going
hello there.
around. It's going by the postal service. Isn't that right, my dear?
That's right.
But,
Oh, Miss Flo got good news today.
oh,
Her kidney doctor told her her numbers are up from her labs and it's stabilized.
so the function's better.
Yes.
My mother had some good news too. Well, it's a little guarded. They had her come into the hospital for an outpatient procedure. You might remember that her 2 kidneys were unable to drain because of the bladder. So they had to put in nephrostomy tubes, 1 in each kidney, to keep the urine out so it can drain. So the
Oh, wait
doctor,
a minute. I have something funny to tell you. You can continue with
Oh,
your
okay,
story.
go ahead.
But this has to do with Mom's nephrostomy bags.
nephrostomy, yes.
So when we went into the hospital today, you know, they have to wand you, check your stuff and all that. Well, I'm pushing Mom in a wheelchair. Well, they don't make her get out. She goes along the side, but they pat her down. And the lady who's doing that is saying, "What's this in your pockets?"
Oh my goodness.
I had to go, "They're nephrostomy bags."
The empty ones.
Well, Mom had emptied them before we went, but
So-
she still had the bags and you could feel them. And the woman said, "What's in your pockets?" So that was funny.
All right, so
Boston wins.
I got a call from Darlene, and she tells me that unfortunately they were told they were unable to complete the procedure, was to put in urinary stents from the top down. I don't know what happened, but someone got their wires crossed,
I can
and
tell
they
you what
did do it correctly. The nurse just didn't communicate it clearly.
No, I don't think she understood because she gave me 2 bags, but she was telling me what to do. If Mom had any pain, we would still have to drain the kidney through the bags because they did not take the nephrostomy tubes out. They tape them up so they're not swinging.
Yeah, so,
So
not
I guess
swaying it.
she assumed that they didn't put the stents in, but that's not the case. I got a call later from a different nurse from the same department and said they did get the stents in.
So now she's in a test mode. Can you sit down and pee like the old days? Well, early indication, she was able to pee a little. So,
But the thing is, they don't take the actual nephrostomy tubes out until they're sure there's no complications. But I just read the notes that were put into the file. They got both stents in. It sounds good. So if she can continue to do this all week, now if she has pain, I have to hook the
right.
bags back up.
But the early good news is she's got urinary stents in, something they told us about last December, and they were no longer involved anymore. We have another group is our they. The other group was a disappointment, unfortunately.
Very. But now with the stents, they still have to be changed every 3 months.
Well, change every 3 months, baby, but at least I
Yeah.
can pee.
That's right.
Like
Hey, Carson
normal.
Thorpe has some good news.
Carson Thorpe has
Yeah.
good news
I
about
got the job as a lead for my position in the company.
good for you.
I was one of 10 out of 75 applicants who got the job. No raise, but they got a big one last summer, so that's great.
Very good for you. You know,
Hey,
that's the
Loopsy,
way to go.
Loopsy.
There's a person I'm wondering about. John C's
Hey, Pamela.
love. Has any word come out on James, who's also been trying to get a new position? Or ponytail dungeon master, I should say. I hope that worked out. We're crossing our fingers, a small group of us who chat all the time. Richard! Richard, if you've been here before, you know he rides around at night. And there's Richard. Derek Hefner. Well, thank you so much, Derek. That was very generous of you. So everybody, that's what's called a super chat. When someone donates money to us, it lights up like that.
That would be great, so we sure hope
So,
so.
if
Dragging
you'd
those
like to
bags
see
around.
a message light up like that,
Saddlebags.
just
right,
click that $sign down at the lower right-hand part of the screen and enter the denomination you're comfortable with. From $1 to maybe $1 million.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You know, Mike Myers might be coming back and doing a 4th Austin Powers movie. Yes. Now the thing is that, unfortunately, he doesn't look at all like he used to.
That's great, Carson.
He's aged, his hair is shorter, his look is definitely different.
What is this for?
Mike Myers, Austin Powers.
Oh, he's going to do another
Yeah, I was
Austin
doing that.
Powers. Right, okay.
What was it, Dr. Evil thing.
Okay, well, Carson Thorpe has some good news. Grandma
Thank you.
Bryant's feet wounds have healed.
Oh, that's so much
They
better
are
than we
fitting her
worried.
for special bracing boots so she can heal the fractures. Also, her pain pump helps with the pain, so that's good.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you so much, Derek. We do appreciate that. Yeah, you
Yes,
might
we
be.
do.
Oh, Bo was up. Oh, he's up. Oh, he has
He's
his
got his little head over,
nested on
the, I think you might see
chair.
him right there.
Yeah, you can. You can just about
Just see him,
make
he's
out.
so cute, next to the
Long duck dong.
power bot there. So folks, I don't know if you realize that, but you know, we're at the very end of our time here in Florida
Next Friday will be the last Friday, right?
Yes, this coming Friday, the 10th, will be our last show here. And we had talked about doing something. We've done it before, a meet and greet. But unfortunately, with the issues that we have been putting up with, if we can get away with Saturday the 11th one more time and go to our
Pam,
favorite
I'm glad he's feeling better. Or I think it's she. She's feeling
our
better.
favorite drinking spot, the
Saltwater Hill.
Hippie, if my mom is able to be left here.
Because Monday is the last day she gets the intravenous antibiotic.
By Darlene. And then Tuesday, she may be heading up north. So, and then Wednesday, we do fly. And Monday, we're going to have to make sure Monday or Sunday we clear this all off.
Thank you, Nancy Santa Maria.
Oh, Nancy, thank you so much.
You say the full name.
Nancy Santa Maria Latica. Thank you so much, Nancy. So that a guy who's going to take care of a problem we have with the floor rotting basically underneath of the mobile home here. On the one side, in the center of the living room, especially near where my mother has her chair,
Hey, AJ Vintage.
the floor is soft.
Shoe slideshow.
Hello, Shu and AJ. Welcome. Remember to click the like button, people. Click that like button like you like to do so. We like the likes and we thank you in advance. And there was a new video dropped today. It was a chartered sea cruise near Madeira Beach, Florida. I hope that some of you enjoyed it. It looks like it's not on the highest of starts. Not a lot of people in
She's
total
a little
so
bit
far.
older than Bo, Pam.
But we dropped it at 5 o'clock, the usual time. And
Long
we've
Duck
been,
Dong said if you stopped peeing on the floor, it wouldn't rot out.
that's a good point. If I just peed outside instead of inside, Maybe I should pee in the yard near the tree or something.
You do.
I don't do that, do I?
Yes, you do. It's
Only
scary
if it's
to me
dark
when-
outside, or no one's around,
when
or a
you think
combination
no
of the
one's
two.
around.
Oh my goodness, I'm so horrible here. Let's see what's going on here.
You can't see that. That isn't doing it for you. Remember?
No, I got it.
Oh, you did have to do that.
I don't know.
Oh
It
no.
came, it came around. It is getting humid here, but that's
Yes.
fine. And the interview went great with Ponytail Dungeon Master. Very good. I didn't see that comment. I looked for it just now. Very happy. Crossing our fingers for you along with your buds on the House of Debauchery. It's a name of a chat we have opened and left open for about a year now, I guess. And I was graciously included. I do have a channel or a page on Facebook. You can link to it from my website,
John just put that up.
and or John just put a link up for it. But you can also go to the website at ricksarastar.com, where you also can find a link to our Discord playground, to send us an email, to look at all the other social media platforms that I have. It shows you the most recent uploaded videos, so it would be the cruise that we just put up. And of course there is a little merchandise up for sale if you're so moved. We would be moved to see you moved. So move that credit card through the PayPal connection in the website and buy lots of moolah. You'd love it.
No, soul really needs a cleansing.
Soul needs a cleansing.
She had a minor car accident.
Ugh.
Crashed her car with a pole at the parking lot of where she works. Nothing major, but it hurts how much she'll have to pay.
It hurts.
Yes.
Yes, that's the worst pain.
Hey, Alaska!
I'm sorry, soul. We have all been there with our own bangs and dents and dings and
Adam, the
scratches.
club member.
Adam. Good to have you. Let's see this.
Travis Hammond.
The cult member LV3. Adam, I am so happy. Here it is. Live for you, my face. And if you go to the Rick Serra channel on YouTube, you'll find my face on so many different thumbnails. Hundreds, almost thousands of videos. Eventually it will be 1,000. We're getting there. I was looking through some of the videos, the first videos I ever put up when my little channel was just given birth, and I didn't really know what to do. So I started to capture nature with my cell phone and put up little things. I may have to start taking, oh, there's a thank you for DJ Infinity. You're ready to be cleansed, and we will be happy to cleanse you.
Hey, Gross, hello there.
And unfortunately, no comment on After Hours. There's a show we have on our channel called After Hours. We have 4 episodes.
You said 4?
Yes. They took a lot of effort. The last one prominently includes my mother as the woman possessed by the evil doll. It's worth a view. It's really funny. It's on After Hours. It's one of our playlists.
Yeah, of
It's a
course, the
series,
accidents I've had, I've
and,
been straight each time.
And DJ Infinity, who just dropped some moolah in our tip jar, is the writer for the sketches.
Of course it is, Travis, because our daughter doesn't eat meat or dairy.
That means she's vegan.
Some
Or-
vegans don't eat
Or
fish.
vegetarian.
I
or
don't know.
pescatarian.
That's why I say she does not eat meat.
Apparently, nothing with a face that's cute. So, you know, she doesn't eat
He wants you back, Nancy.
lambs or calves or even little chickens or turkeys. Well, we'll be happy to cook some turkeys, especially if those turkeys are causing some trouble. And I'm not talking about
she's doing
turkey.
a little bit better, Pam.
But-
Thank you.
So what is the crocodiles? What are they doing? We have no knowledge of crocodiles here. There are crocodiles in southwest Florida on the coast, actually going from
Yeah, I knew it
the
was something like
brackish
that,
into
AJ.
the
She does eat
Gulf.
fish.
Crocodiles can be in saltwater. So you'll see them, you'll see alligators in fresh water. Although a few alligators have gone out in the
We're going
Gulf.
to get a visit.
We're about to get a visit?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Maybe not bad.
No. Thank you, Journeyman. Rick.
Yes. Journeyman 504, thank you so much. And Dingle Dangle, thank you so much. Excited to have you here with us. Thank you so much.
Oh, I thought you were coming over.
And close. So hello, gentlemen.
You're not talking to you. Oh.
They want to measure.
They want to see if their cart's going to fit through.
I gotcha.
I don't think it's.
I think it's maybe just a little bit too wide, but
Now he has to watch what they're doing, so he's.
Oh, I
he's
can't-
not
I
paying
wish-
you any money.
I was.
No,
This should be
Jessica.
trained on that.
No.
All right.
Is it going to make it?
it's like that. So I wish you could show you the excitement of a recently procured and given some TLC an electric golf cart, and our friend Paul here is
I
going to
don't-
come through,
I don't know,
and
Bruce.
our friend Mike is trying to keep the gate open. Paul has got to negotiate the curb there, and here it comes. Will it make it? The tire is looking, I don't know. I don't think it's going to make it. It was funny to try.
I thought they were stopping by here because we're
But
dinner.
thank you very much, Super Chatter people. Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, Bo's got his head up enough for people to see him now.
Oh, you did? Come here. What are you doing? Come on. Oh, I don't know what I just did.
Don't worry about it. Pay attention to
There,
the
okay.
videos.
Oh, yes, he is a good boy. You see him? That was good. Let's see if anybody else is in here that I haven't seen. Alaska, hello. Alaska, you like the patio set? Thank you. Yeah, we've been doing our show like this for a while now, so that Darlene and I are able to be close enough to kiss. Close enough to
Oh.
kiss.
Didn't work.
Damn! We need a bigger gate. And we got to move that pole over a little bit. Yes.
Yeah, you can get through here because the maintenance people from across there go right through that.
Oh,
area
you can
there.
get around once you're there.
That street, that's all.
Yeah. Now you could go around from
You can
86th Street.
You can, yeah, right. All you want to do is not go on that road.
Gotcha.
Where you die.
Yes.
You go on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Down
Exactly.
Because it's legal on that road, it's 35 mile an hour.
Oh, if it's under
So.
35.
Yeah, right.
So we now know how you can have street legal golf carts.
If we can get through here.
Yeah.
So we need to talk to Victor.
That's it. We just got to get a different kind of gate.
Hey, Brett.
One that
hi.
slides, maybe.
We only need to move that pole over and just put it on another side.
There you go.
And then same lock.
This summer, I think you can
same
get that.
everything. Costs us $10, right?
There you go. So Paul and Mike are the very front corner over there, and here the opposite corner way back here.
You're not rude enough, and you have no gas going on. No wall. You can hardly hear these things. And then we all hop on. And we go have a beer,
That's where it's fun.
right?
Yes.
Now I got to pick up the last person.
Call Bill. I think he's.
Bo, are you over there? Once you get through, though, you can get right around it. Yeah.
Whatever. We tried.
Well,
You know what?
cheers.
Next year, both of us.
All right.
I put the thing in.
I'll
I'll vote.
support it.
Right?
I'll support it.
And then we can.
There
can
we
mind
go.
our- We can mind our own business.
Well, then we'll vote for that. You vote for making quiet hour later
Yes.
than 9 o'clock.
We
Okay,
pushed the
all right.
quiet hour later.
Guess
Yes.
what?
What? That's tit for tat.
Why 9 o'clock?
Because we're old people.
Yeah, but somebody moved from 10 to 9. Why?
I don't
Listen
know.
up. That's bull. Oh, let's just say.
It made me mad. It made me very mad.
All right. Tit for tat.
Okay,
It sounds
man.
good. Hey, Roy Quitter, how you doing?
All right.
Hey, peace, Mike. Paul, have a nice night. Grostradamus, hello. Yeah, the neighborhood politics. And Brett, hello, Brett, Andreas. And
Come on, Bill.
looking for
Somebody said light it up. and pass it
light it up and pass, and puff, puff.
Hey, any birthdays in the house today?
Anybody, happy birthday. We sing happy birthday to you or your loved one or friend, whatever. If you have a birthday, let us know. All right, so it is time for that part of the show called Light It Up with Rick. He takes the vessel and he pinches out a little bit of this
All right, Carson, we'll see you when you get back. Get something good to eat.
pre-ground, because I ground it. And this is the last bit of the moon dog. I'm going to have to be obtaining some more Florida green or some devil's lettuce from Florida. But that's okay because I can
Medical only,
buy
Nancy. It's not legal. Maryland, it is
marijuana
legal.
with my medical marijuana Florida license. Yeah, I'm fancy like that, yes. And so far I've been only going to one particular provider, but I'm able to get like upper 20s% content weed for $20 an eighth. I just have 2 or 3 varieties. One was a sativa and one is an indica. I mean, what would you want? You can go both ways on the type of strain, and that's only $160 an ounce. That's some
Oh,
good,
and
cheap
then
money.
you're going over to First Friday.
They are now?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if it's right now. But
Well, it's tonight. First Fridays, it goes till 9. I think it's 7 to 9, 6 to 9, and we sometimes hear a little bit of the band playing and providing music. And of course, now we see what the guys were trying to do. They were trying to get their golf cart.
I think they needed
Through
one
the
or
gate.
2 more inches.
Yeah, it's not quite, and I already knew this because someone had a smaller golf cart and tried to get it through before, and his name was Ray. Remember Ray?
He didn't. Oh,
He tried to get
oh
through.
God.
And of course, he didn't get very far.
At least he didn't get stuck, did he?
Roy Quitter, usually a 30, an 8. Is it 25% or more? That's not too bad. I mean, there's no rhyme
That's
or
true,
reason
Jimmy
to
Rick.
the pricing. They sell some 8s as high as $50, $60. You're not going to see me buy
Josh was here.
an 8 like that unless it's the Jerry Garcia Mimosa. For Jerry Garcia Mimosa in a nice glass jar, I'll pay 50 for that, for an 8. I've had that a couple of times, and I tell you,
Was that
It is
here
true.
or Maryland?
Maryland, it's like the Cadillac or the champagne of weed. It really is.
And what was it called?
Mimosa. We like mimosa, but whoever Jerry's company is, of course, Jerry, God bless him, he's in heaven. He's jamming
Yeah,
with
but the thing is, if
Jimi
you,
Hendrix and other greats.
if you bought that in Maryland, it had to be Maryland grown.
Yes, it's the same for Florida.
Okay.
Because you can't ship marijuana across state lines to another state. Because the feds, it's still illegal. Although it is being relisted. How many people know about this? Because it's important. They are now going to change the FDA listing of marijuana as class 3 instead of class 1 in terms of a narcotic substance. Class 3 is a lesser toxicity or danger to the substance, and doctors may be able to provide under a prescription. That's in the places where there is no legal medical marijuana. You may be able to get it through this change in the listing. Are
Have you
you
ever had-
hearing me, people?
Have you ever had Willie's weed?
No, but we've heard songs about Willie's weed, or I'll never smoke with Willie again, because Willie's weed is so top notch, it just makes you comatose trying to keep up with him.
Rose said I smoked Willie's weed in the mountains of somewhere
Did you really?
and saw a fat elk in rut.
Did you? Was that a vision or was that real? Just rutting is, when they're ready to mate. So ricksarastar.com's the website. rick.adr@aol.com is the email. And if you are watching us
Hey, Stone Creek
and
One,
either
hello
it's your
there.
first time or you've never asked for a free gift,
Rose said it was definitely real.
all you need to do is send us an email to that address here with your name and a complete mailing address. And we will mail you out a gift. Just put it in an email. You're welcome. From the channel that cares about its fans, the Rick Serra channel. Don't we, honey? Don't we think about the fans overnight? We pray and we're rolling in the bed and thinking about you and your precious little heads.
Ooh, only had 3.
Oh, you only
I
have
was
3?
not fully loaded.
They weren't fully loaded, and I think I bounced the one back into the container. No, I didn't. It's down there. Ow!
Oh, that one had some oomph
Had some
to it.
oomph to it. Boom! Got me right there. People love to watch me get hit by darts. Especially this one lady in our park who even told my wife the other day, face to face, it makes me laugh to watch you shoot Rick with darts. Do it again.
A year later, bull bison walked through their campsite at Yellowstone while they were playing cards at the picnic table.
Oh shit.
Always have weird animal encounters.
A bull bison.
Yes.
So, when a bull comes into your camp, what do? You
Stay
make
still.
room. You make room, whatever. Because buffalo, like moose, they can be crazy
I'm
MFers.
glad you liked it, Brett.
They can kick the shit out of you, too. So you don't want to tangle
I'm
with
not-
either one.
Look, I was a little scared when the big bird was standing right in front of me because his beak was like really long.
There's this video clip. I love this clip. It's somewhere up north. Could be Alaska. Who knows? But you're hearing noise. It's this bear. And this bear is being chased by a moose. And it's running all over the person's yard. Like running over different things that are standing up, chairs, whatever. And it's hilarious. The moose must have felt the bear got too close to its baby. And the moose said, okay, MFer, here I come. The moose. Don't they look like they'd be gentle, though? They have a nice, cute face. Just don't get 5 feet away, let me tell you.
No, I respect wild animals. The closest I get are to the horses at Assateague, and I
Yeah.
do not pet them. I don't go up to them.
You're not supposed to, but there are people who they don't want to hear the rules that are for the protection of the horses. Or they're just idiots. So that's all I can say about that. We've seen people do things that just amaze you. Now they say also on the other extreme, if a horse walks up to you, you must move away and remain 30 feet from that horse. I call that a bunch of horsemen. If the horse has walked up into my vicinity, I will certainly move away, but I am not going to maintain 30 feet. Sorry, Charlie. Come and try to give me a ticket. What would that be?
Yeah, no, I saw
Ranger
something
Rick.
about that sold. Hey, K1-ish. An alien train. I must have missed your name. I'm sorry
Alien
about
train?
That. Yes.
Hello, K1-ish. Alien train is here. And John C. in Stone Creek. And we got 49 of you in here right now. That's great. We will be, in about just under 30 minutes, we will start the special cleansing. And you can see all the things are here. Our special
All too custom.
hydrogen
Dina Desborough.
solution, which we use to spray into the air, and then we invoke the words, "You are cleansed," if you have, when we ask you to, posted the message to us, "Cleanse me," or "Please cleanse me," something like that. Whatever is close enough is good enough. And we will start that, like I said, at 8 o'clock until we're done. So everybody will be given a chance to be cleansed. Do we have any absentia? We don't have anybody that has told us to.
No, but there's at least 2 that we're going to do.
Okay.
Nita and Patrick.
Yeah, I thought it's
Yeah.
Anita and Patrick. Yeah. Here it comes. Wasting time.
just light it
Just light
already.
it the fuck up.
Now, at 8 o'clock, before we start the cleansing, I have to go in and get the medicine, the antibiotic out of me.
Then you will do that and come right back out.
Yes, I will. T-Bear 44.
Hello, T-Bear. So I have been gardening a little teeny bit, and I've made arrangements to have someone water for us.
Cheers, Alaska.
So we paid them in advance to keep all our pretty stuff growing. So when we come back in October, we'll see how lovely it is and how much everything's grown. I can't wait. It'll be such a pleasure. And of course we will show you when we return. So since we've been here this
Jerry, I
time,
want you to read this.
okay,
Do this
I took Sunday off,
to yourself.
work downtown, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been getting bitten by these little bugs and they tearing up my arms. Usually my left, my right one has some now.
That's excellent. Yeah, Sunday is the holiday which I've been told by different people,
We will,
From
Pam. It's just not
Mexico,
time yet, okay?
like Solcita, that Cinco de Mayo is not really that big of a holiday. It's more of a popular day, just so that, you know, they can do the Cinco de Mayo commercials and sell the beer and all that good stuff. So instead, on Cinco de Mayo, Jimmy is going to be meeting with some people,
I wish I
to
could, Brett.
talk about and remember a dear lady who just passed. The lady was a part of the group he joined after his father passed away, and she found him, or he found her to be very loving and comforting, and it upset him in the past week. He wrote to me because his heart was heavy. He knew that she was dying in her final hours, and indeed she did pass, I think it was Sunday. So that's really great, Jimmy. God bless
Hey,
your friend.
Finn, how are you?
So celebrate her. Don't make it a downer. Make it an upper, because it sounds like that woman was nothing but an upper all the way. I bet Kentucky is
Oh, I'll
beautiful.
have to try that thing. Well, Daniel, thank you.
It is where there isn't a bunch of
Robert Ryan.
fungus growing on the trees because of one particular bourbon brewer or distiller. I don't know if you've heard about that. Apparently Jack Daniels has been contributing to this nasty fungus that kind of grows on the trees near their place.
Oh, I have read something about that
Yeah.
a while ago.
I don't know if there's any improvement on that situation. Hey, John, see anything on that lately that you could update?
Good, you made it back, Carson.
Okay, John, it must be in another state then. It's not in Kentucky. So I don't know whatever it is. I heard about that. So I'm sorry I said it was Kentucky. Maybe it's the
Hey,
next
Bourbon
state.
Cat.
Bourbon Cat.
I don't know the difference between
Someone
bourbon
say
and
bourbon?
whiskey.
Oh, hi, Bourbon Cat. Good to have you with us. I said Bourbon, and it's good to see you, Bourbon Cat. There have been some cats that I haven't seen for a while, and that's one of them. Good to have you here. So let's all have some fun together. 58 of us, that's getting like a pretty good group. Let's see how high we can get tonight.
I can't get high till after 9:30.
All right, well, that's different. And Darlene refrains from any drinks until after she is the nurse to my mom. And it's a little earlier today because you gave her
No, it's the same time we've been doing it.
oh,
We changed evenings to earlier. Mornings, she gets it at 10. At night, she was getting it at 10, but then we changed it to 9.
today what time did you give it to
It was
her?
really early.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
but we'll do it. We had to because she had to go to the
Right.
hospital.
Right. So, well, it's just 12 hours apart. And
Well,
that-
good, T-Bear. I hope you
Dina and Third Martian, hello. Good to have you here. Glad to see you in the room chatting along. I did hear, I think, Dina, you mentioned her
Yes,
one
I
time.
did.
So we, have really had very limited amount of time to do much since this year because unfortunately my mom has been
Through the
having
ringer.
difficulties medically most of the time we've been here.
Yes. Joanne Wickless, hello.
Hello, Joanne. So, not to be a downer about it. I mean, I love my mom. We do what we have to do to help her, and that's it. Just that coming down to Florida, you have dreams about maybe things we might do, and hopefully in the future, come back down and do it. We wanted to go to this one place with Mom when it wasn't too hot, but after it warmed up a little, called the Sunken Garden. Now that's a crazy place. It actually is sunken. A man over a period of I don't know how many years created this like kind of a roadside attraction. And after it had been in operation for many years, it ended up being a part of the, I think St. Petersburg bought it and runs it. So we went there a couple of years ago. It's a nice place, it really is. It's just a kind of an oddity. And, but it's not much different than you might think of with a botanical garden. That's basically what it is, a botanical garden. We have been to the beach just a few times.
I think I've been
Once. But where have we been the most? Saltwater Hippie. We did get there a handful of times.
Yeah. That's their favorite watering hole here.
Yep. And I don't know if you've heard us tell you, but the place is not going to remain as it is where it is. And I think somewhere around the end of the month of May, or maybe a little prior, it'll be shut down there, and they're moving across the road, the other side of Madeira Way. Where they are will then be demolished, and they will start to build a hotel at that location. And across the road, they own the building already and have it under another name. They're going to put the two operations together under one license. And the one group did pit beef, so they're still going to do the pit beef. Just it'll be under the Saltwater Hippie name. And I'm hoping that the vibe of the outdoor area is still going to be recreated
I
with
hope
trees
so.
and all. But
Time will tell.
right now it's just a parking lot in the back.
And at some point in time, Rick's going to have to fly down here during the summer because of the floor work.
Floor work. I'm probably looking at coming down the week after the 4th of July time frame. for some days. If I'm gonna fly here, I might stay for a little bit of time, a couple of nights.
Yeah. Because, I mean, just to stay here, you got to turn the water on, you got to get the air running, and all that. Oh, and you have to make a phone call about the parking spot, too.
Yes, So,
Scott Bagley, hello there.
Scott, thank you for joining us. We must be getting close. Man, is time going by slowly or something tonight? I need to get something more to do or say. Box is getting slow. I'm slowly emptying. We're running out of darts, folks.
We have plenty of darts.
Nerf. I'm wearing the Nerf shirt tonight.
Oh, did we tell them about...
The You Mommy?
Yeah,
I did last
okay.
show. I think last show.
alrighty.
I went to a restaurant with Jen and Marlon that we had found.
And I went to
and
that one.
You Mommy was the name of the restaurant. And You Mommy is a word from Japanese culture that basically translates into comforting. So that's what it is, comforting food. And they have all you can eat sushi or other items
Hey, potato cartel.
for like $32 a person at night. It's like a little less for lunch meal.
Some of them saw the pic on the community tab of you and
Yes.
RJ, I think is
RJ, I think RJ was the guy who recognized me, and he
Hey, Chris
looked to me
Roush.
like he was the assistant manager. Now, if he was the manager, I'm sorry if I underestimated his title. If he wasn't the assistant manager, he's not at that level.
What's that mean, Third Martian?
Let people think, right, RJ? And it's nice to, once in a while, have someone that recognizes me from the you-know-what.
He didn't recognize me.
Well, you didn't go into dirty motel rooms with us.
Well, I know. Thank you, AJ.
Thank you, AJ, for the Nerf dart fun. Yes, very good. Need to make sure we keep that up. And we go up to Maryland, we have a newer
When we
gun.
get ready to do it, Chris, yeah.
We have a newer gun up in North, so she can shoot me and it'll hurt more. You'll be looking forward to that, won't you?
Yes, I am.
Stinker. So I don't know if you watched the video of the week, but if you did you hear the captain mention how warm the water temperatures reach in the middle of the summer, or the heat of the summer? The high temperature.
What is it?
I couldn't believe this. The mid-90s.
Wow.
I've been here when it was like 86, 85. And even at that kind of a temperature,
Hey,
it
Debsy rocks.
was ridiculous. It's like, this just doesn't feel right. It was like a bathtub. I can't imagine 96. Is that the temperature?
Jay Norm.
No wonder we have hurricanes. If that's the Caribbean temperatures, 95-degree water. God, that's a lot of energy in the water. So who is going to be coming to Florida for a vacation this summer? I hope you're going to be like up in Destin and Panhandle or someplace like that, or maybe Jacksonville up on the other side of the northern part of the eastern part of the state. Maybe you'll go to one of the North Atlantic beaches, Ferdinando Beach, or
I can understand that, John C.
maybe you'll go down as far as even Daytona Beach.
And Dana lives here. Dina. I always say that wrong.
Right.
Sorry about that.
All the way down at Point St. Lucie, Port St. Lucie, which I found out
We're headed up soon, Bourbon Cat.
that unfortunately the waters from
Yes, Ben, we have lots of crows around here.
Lake Okefenokee or whatever, apparently it's a lot of excess nutrients from sugar, processing and growing sugar. And instead of the waters moving the way they did before mankind, now the waters have been changed so they flow east and west, and they go off the Atlantic and off into the Gulf of Mexico from the south, like Naples or on the other coast, like I said, Port St. Lucie. And they lead to algal blooms. And you might have heard of these blooms by the name of red tide. And really, the worst thing about it is when it's airborne and the irritation it gives to anybody if they breathe the air.
I'll be right back.
It's a nasty
Thank you, guys.
thing. We're lucky. Let me knock on some wood here.
Go ahead.
We haven't had a bad red tide now for a couple of years. Let's hope it can stay like that in 2024. So what do we got going on here? I'm going to look at the chat screen. I know. Okeechobee, is that what it is? Lake Okeechobee? Thank you, AJ. I knew I messed up the name of that lake. Navarre Beach. Navarre, where is that Stone Creek? Atlantic or on the Gulf of Mexico? I know the Crimson Tide is something totally different. It's a team. Alabama football. Yeah, we really are calling for it being a record number of named hurricanes this year.
Well, somebody wants to know what you're smoking. I know you said it earlier.
So I am smoking I guess you would call it a hybrid, and its name is Moon Dog, D-A-W-G. That's the name of the strain, Moon Dog. And you can look up, strains. Just do it on Google, and whatever the spelling is of the strain that you're getting from Leafly or whoever you can find your marijuana wares through. And yeah, it's a very nice smoke. It's got a good flavor. It has a pleasant effect. Does very good on my back pain.
Oh, what did I how late? Oh, guys, I got to go out and come back in. Somehow this paused when I went in, so now I'm so far
Okay.
behind.
A Hurricane Rick. That would be high. That would be horrible. I hope I don't come as a hurricane this summer. Please. And when you get to R, that's a lot of named storms, What is it, 27 letters, 28 letters in the alphabet?
Okay, I'm back.
Do you know? Alphabet, how many letters?
I used to
27,
know,
28?
but I don't know.
Somewhere in
around
there. So, if you go A through Z, that's already 27 named storms. God. If I tried what is yum? Is that a type of weed or is that a food, a drink? It's near Pensacola. Okay. And we have wanted to stay there.
Really, man. Hello there.
And
From
have-
Colorado.
Colorado in the house. Greeley man, welcome. Welcome to Cocktail Hour with Rick. I'm Rick Serra, my wife Darlene. That's Dolline. It's a different name. Was created by her great grandmother from a dream.
True.
So
That's the story I've been told.
that's it.
Well, Rick, it's almost time.
It's almost time.
For any birthdays out there,
That's
before
it.
we go into the cleansing.
All right, we'll try. Are there any people celebrating a birthday or one of your loved ones that maybe I will sing it and you can tell them about it later and they can watch it on replay?
Yeah, Brett, that's a good way to think of it. Thank you. The
What?
dream name
The dream name
is me.
is your name is a dream.
Yeah, dream name.
Oh, she's my dream spirit.
Uh-huh.
When I'm dreaming, sometimes I near and beat her up because I think I'm Captain Kirk or the Starship
Oh, that was
Enterprise,
so long ago.
and
Yeah,
you're an
Bo
alien.
picks up all the stuff in his tail. We have to clean it out.
Ugh. What kind of tail are we talking about?
What are you, his, yeah, how'd you do that?
I had to do it. I was frozen.
Uh.
Bukkake hurricane. No, man. No Bukkake hurricane. Hurricane Bukkake. It would be hurricane and then the name. So I don't know if you could convince them to name one of the first named storms Bukkake for this season. But go for it, Ponytail Dungeon Master. You're very influential. And what about that YouTube channel that you started recently?
Well, Stone Creek, when is your birthday?
Have you put out a video yet? When are you going to post that?
Wow.
You're a mod.
Alaska had been
You
born
have my blessing
in a taxi.
in a taxi.
Yeah.
So Ponytail Dungeon Master, John C. I want to see you guys show us ponytails.
It says content coming. There's a video.
There's a
That's the
video.
ponytail.
And I have already put
It's
something
just
up,
me
but
when I get mad, Carson.
when there is more, I will hope to hear you or see you send a message to me
Oh,
with,
just kidding, Alaska. Okay.
with the link and maybe a thumbnail pic attached so that I can post that right on the channel under community.
Just make sure you get permission first.
I'm talking to him
I know
about
you
his
are.
own channel.
I know. But you
Well,
say
he-
posting it on yours.
In the channel page,
Okay.
not posting his video,
Oh, okay.
but
The link.
posting a link to
Okay.
it.
Okay, I already got it out, so I can turn that off. Okay,
Now,
guys, well, we're
There
getting
have
ready.
been a limited number of videos that I have posted that were not mine, but I put it up on the channel. One was for Steve Seabode when he made the crazy
I can't say the name.
Renthia Farrell. My birthday is coming up on May 14. You'll be 63 years young. I hope I'm saying it right. Renthia. Does that
So-
sound right?
You want to sing
Yes, yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Renthia. Happy birthday to you.
now? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. It's my brother's birthday this month as well as my ex-son-in-law. So birthday this month.
And your nephew.
And a nephew's this month. May has several. My brother and his son, both May babies.
So are you ready for the
So I am ready, and I will want to do a little bit of a setup here.
Why are you doing that?
And I'm going to turn this there. All right, now I will share what is about to happen. I had a vision when I was coming down to Florida one spring, and it was to
Curious spellcrafter.
add a skit for Cocktail Hour with Rick. And this is how it goes. Here we're about to perform a special colon cleansing ceremony. I say colon, but don't get weird. No one will get this up their rear. But spiritually, in a non-religious manner, I am able to disintegrate any accumulated material in your digestive tract at the same time, where the overall purpose is to remove negative energy
Thank you, Jimmy Rick.
and to replace it with positivity. So after you are cleansed, you will feel the positivity surging, and you will feel light, as you will be lighter, up to 5 pounds lighter, thanks to my patented hydrogen solution. Now, if you would like to be cleansed, ask Darlene and I will oblige.
Okay, I'm going to throw you some names who are not here.
Okay,
So we'll do those first.
go for it.
Patrick Flanagan.
Patrick Flanagan, you are cleansed.
Anita Flanagan.
Anita Flanagan, you are cleansed.
No, it's Rick. Go more that way. You're getting the window in the door.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, Pam Roush.
Pam Roush, you are cleansed.
Lucky.
Lucky, you are cleansed.
Chris Roush.
Chris Roush, you are cleansed.
Okay, now let's see. The first one I see is Travis Hammond.
Travis Hammond, you are cleansed.
Because I stopped it.
Okay, I don't know what to do. Jess Serra, you are
Dingle.
cleansed.
Dingle Dangle.
Dingle Dangle, you are cleansed.
Miss Glow.
Miss Glow, you are
Sol-
cleansed.
Solsacita.
Sol Cecita, you are cleansed.
Loopsy Loopsy.
Loopsy Oopsy, you are cleansed.
Maria G.
Maria G, you are cleansed.
Wes Despro.
Wes Despro, you are cleansed.
Dina Despro.
Dina Despro, you are cleansed.
K1ish.
K1ish, you are cleansed.
Spin Dallas.
Spin Dallas, you are cleansed.
Alaska.
Alaska, you are cleansed.
Roy Quitter.
Roy Quitter, you are cleansed.
Grostradamus.
Grostradamus, you are cleansed.
Joanne Wickless.
Joanne Wickless,
I did say Alaska, right?
you are cleansed. Alaska, you are cleansed.
Let's see. Opie.
Hopi, you are cleansed.
Already got you, Travis.
Travis already got you cleansed.
All too custom.
All too custom, you are cleansed.
T-Bear 44.
T-Bear 44, you are cleansed.
Oh, we're supposed to cleanse the limpkins.
The Limpkins, you are cleansed.
Potato Kartoff.
Her Potato Kartoff, you are cleansed.
Carson Thorpe.
Carson Thorpe, you are cleansed.
Josh was here.
Josh was here, you are cleansed.
John C.
John C., you are cleansed.
Ponytail.
Ponytail Dungeon Master, you are cleansed.
Shay Lee.
Shay Lee, you are cleansed.
Mr. D Pants.
Mr. D Pants, you
And
are
their
cleansed.
kids.
And their sons, you are cleansed.
Jimmy Rick.
Jimmy Rick, you are cleansed.
Napoleon Detester.
Napoleon Detester, you are cleansed.
Bud's Red Hots.
Buds, Red Hots, you are cleansed.
Shoe Slideshow.
Shoe Slide Show, you are cleansed.
Really Man.
Really, man, you are cleansed.
Michaela.
Michaela, you are cleansed. Not you're cleansed. You're cleansed. Okay. Darlene, Sarah, you are cleansed.
Oh, I need this.
Bo, you are cleansed. Rick, Sarah, you are cleansed. The guy with the mask, you are
Cleanse
cleansed.
Sarah 2.0.
Sarah 2.0, you are
we
cleansed.
got her, Jimmy Rick.
We got her, Jimmy Rick, you are cleansed.
Oh. Rose said cleanse the guys trying to get the golf cart from the fence.
Mike and Paul, you are cleansed.
Okay, we'll probably have some more, but that's it for now. Now you can't get up, can you? It's hard getting up once you get down.
It's hard when you get old
Did we get
and you
Jimmy
can't move
Rick?
anymore.
Did we get Jimmy Rick?
Yes.
Okay.
Who thinks they weren't cleansed? Are you deaf? I cleansed you.
You didn't say that, Rick. Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm putting words.
You think I'm afraid of you with that
I
mask
don't
on?
care.
Oh, amazing. Okay, readjust. I'm gonna get that fixed.
Damn, you keep shooting right past me.
I know.
You're gonna have 20 darts back there. Yeah,
Alright,
there's one. 2. 3.
Got your nose.
Right in the neck. Excellent. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as Darlene. Anybody ready to be cleansed? Any extra cleansing?
And I haven't been looking. I've been, because I don't like that.
Ah! Mask.
That was pretty good.
You are getting... Ah! I have to cover the family jewels.
You're not making me money.
No, they're not. It's like those fake diamonds. Well, thank you all. That was so fun. And now I will return over here.
Oh, Stone Creek 1.
Oh, we didn't get Stone Creek.
Yeah.
All right, we will.
We have some.
I'm so sorry.
I agree, Dingle Dangle.
Stone Creek 1. You were cleansed. So our my favorite next door neighbor is across the street at the steps of another neighbor who I get along with fine. Interesting.
That's fine.
Yes, hopefully He's talking about something not including us.
Doesn't make a difference. It's 8:11.
So the band tonight must be playing acoustically because I can't hear
Well,
anything.
You know, sometimes we can't.
When that band was playing
I don't know who you mean, Jimmy Rick.
the soul,
Yeah.
they were
They were good.
and you heard them. It's like if you're going to play, don't you want to be heard? It's important. It's what gives you, as a musician, the feedback, and your response as the audience is what feeds that dynamic and creates such a beautiful experience for all. Don't you agree?
True.
I was just making up some stuff, and thank you for agreeing with me.
Sometimes I
Sometimes
sorta have
you
to.
actually agree. I can't believe it.
Oh, I don't know if I agreed. I didn't hear what you said.
So, this month, in fact, on Mother's Day, and we're not talking in too many days, guess who's having their 34th wedding anniversary? Us. 34 years of blessed bliss. I mean, blessed wedded bliss.
I don't know if I'd call it
I
that.
can't even lie without breaking your straight face. But we're still together.
That would be good, AJ. We've had our ups and downs, but everybody does. We've made it through, so that's good.
It's good that at least one of us is trying at the same time. But yes, and we were actually dating or living together for about 2.5 years. 87 to May of 90,
Yeah, we met in 87.
October.
Well, we probably moved in together a year after that.
Right. So, like I said, so we had it going
Oh,
on.
we had one more. Someone missed it. Alien Train.
Alien Train. Here we go. Alien Train. You were cleansed.
Sure, long
Now.
duck dong.
Sure. I didn't do Long
No,
Duck Dong.
no. I was answering something else.
Long Duck Dong. You're cleansed. Why didn't you ask me, baby?
I don't know. That
Mr.
was-
Doggy Dog?
that
You're
was-
cleansed.
That was not what this was about.
I don't care, Mr. Doggy Dog. Has he been in here?
No.
Mr. Doggy Dog, I'm cleansing you now.
We missed long duck dong, too.
And Long Duck Dong I just did, so now here's Mr. Doggy Dog. Got him.
And Brett.
Brett, we need to get Brett. And Brett, you were cleansed.
Thank you, Potato Cartol.
Thank you for helping get us straight. Because I'm really loopy. Let's see. John and Ponytail are going on 20 years. And
Wow,
thank you,
that's a long time. Congrats.
Potato Cartol. Thank you, Spin Dallas. 34 years of Rick's flatulence.
Where's your phone?
Where's my...
Just put it away. Or, he's not going to come here. He has a dog business. That's
Oh.
all. And you said they didn't do that.
He knows I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I walked over to the front of the park after I parked the car coming in. And I brought this with me, but they were just sitting around in the shade having some beer. And we were talking a little bit, and they go, yeah, we like to hide in the corner here, and zero drama, no drama. Well, apparently that's not exactly true.
We're not going into that.
Not going into that, but I said, well, we're also the same in the other corner of the park. We don't want drama. It's not us. We have other influences. But, we were unfortunately the
Horrible
number
person.
one group that received complaints. Now, we have outgrown the top spot.
And that's good. One day you may listen to me when I asked you to do
Something,
yes.
or not do something.
Yes. I don't know when that will be.
Well, that will maybe never, ever, ever happen, because that's the little teeny bit of my self-respect that I'm going to hold on to when you finish completely emasculating me and making me into a domesticated. Oh, come back here! I'll be your domesticated pawn. You only married me to take the trash out. Just kidding. This is getting deep. Almost having you walk off the set. This is the set. Yeah, it might be just the area where you park a car under a roof to some people, but to us, this is our stage.
It's his stage. I just have to share it.
All the cardboard is a stage. It's like that Rush album about, it's live, all the world is a stage. Now, it's this instead.
Oopsie oopsie said,
Who likes Rush?
Rest
Who even
in
knows
peace, Rick.
what that is?
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace?
Because I'm going to kill you.
Okay, that will happen one day. I'll be very peaceful.
Carson.
I'll be quiet.
No, people are saying stuff. Look, I'm trying to tell
All right,
you.
go ahead.
You know? I said, Rick, I'd shut up if you want to make it to 35 years. That type of thing.
Rest in peace,
Oh,
Rick.
shit,
That's a
you
funny
fucked
one.
Now.
I love that. Thank you. Oopsie oopsie. Rest in peace, Rick. Oh my God. All the world is a stage. Yeah, that is a Shakespeare quote. But it was also a Rush album, a live album. I think it was a double vinyl album. It had, the first couple of albums at the time, that's what they were playing live. By Tour, the Snow Dog, all that good stuff. Today after work, I said, one day closer to eternal resting. Now that's a little morbid, because you're not even that old, soul. I don't want you to be looking at it that way. Just another hard day's work, the rest at the end of the day.
Long Duck Dong says, I only married you for your long dong.
They only married you for your long tongue. Ozzy Osbourne gets 5 stem cell shots a month. And Keith Richards must get 10. Yeah,
Hey, little squash.
it's fun to be a little morbid sometimes. Sure, maybe I should be getting some of them shots. They can maybe grow stem cells in my back.
Yeah, little squash.
Fix
He
my
only
back.
complains about people he doesn't like. I guess he likes the birds, so he can't complain to anyone about the bird noise. Because I tell you what, sometimes they are really loud.
Oh, the birds go crazy. We just had something over there.
Really, man said I've wasted many hours listening to Rush and damaged my eardrums. Wow,
Yeah.
Xanadu.
We did a lot of that. We did a lot of that, didn't we? Yes.
And Josh is wearing a Rolling Stone t-shirt today.
That's good. Rock it. Apparently, Keith Richard, or rather, not Keith, the Stones were touring.
Yeah.
and somebody said something, and now they got themselves in trouble. Mick Jagger said something about uh, that the Stones are like old school crack or something
Hey,
like
Mr.
that.
D Pants.
And if he's thinking about their asses, you know, that they have old asses, ass crack. But saying crack, they're thinking of it being a crack cocaine reference, maybe. But it's a passe thing, you know. It's not. I guess crack is still smoked. I don't think a lot. I think people have moved on to the other stuff, the fentanyl and stuff. I don't even
Yeah.
think crack's that
Mr.
big.
D Pants, we cleansed you and the entire family.
Yes, it was requested. The sons of Mr. D. Pence, the three sons, my three sons. Anybody remember that old TV show, My Three Sons? With Fred McMurray.
Oh, we have another cleanse.
Okay,
DJ Infinity.
DJ Infinity, I'm sorry you walked away. DJ Infinity, you are cleansed. Thank you for playing. So we're playing.
We're playing what? Are you okay?
Nothing.
Are you alright?
I
He went
hit a
blank.
wall. Hit a wall. We've been playing Who Wants to Get Cleansed and or Who Wants Their Birthday sung to them. These are the two things that we've been doing for the last almost hour and a half. Hasn't that been exciting for you all? Not really. But I want to thank you for the people who clicked the like button and those that didn't, that are still here. I want to thank you also for the people who gave to us via the super chat mode. Thank you for the tips.
No, Carson, we can't do that. We need to live here. And plus, I have to give Mom her meds so I
Yeah.
can have a drink.
So we are winding, ugh, winding it down. And I actually wanted to do this tonight. I even put on the
Oh, that's
shirt,
great, little splash.
everything, and I just haven't really been fully here.
Carson
Thank you.
Thorpe, thank you.
We should play the poo game again. I brought that up.
Yeah, but we keep coming back, so we can still be hit with the fines.
We need to get people to help us to play the poo game.
We haven't had luck with that.
I know. So, next week, our final show down here. We'll see what happens. Maybe Carson will get his wish. Maybe not. Leave you in total suspense with that cliffhanger. Will we play that game which I can't even remember the name? I knew it was
Flush? No?
I don't know. It was either Maria G or Sol Cecita is the one that told us we should get that game. And that we did.
Pam, we did cleanse you. And Lucky, I think I had the right
Yes, yes, we got the Lucky and then we got the Chris.
name. Yeah. Flushing Frenzy, thank you.
That's
Lucy.
it. Flushing Frenzy. Thank you. We have that game still. And I like the game. I'd love to play Flushing Frenzy with a couple of people. But you need a couple more
We
people.
don't get volunteers to come on
We
the
don't
show.
get volunteers to act goofy in front of the camera. That's our job.
I wish we
I have a
could.
little idea. So, without saying more,
I agree.
who knows what might happen?
So we'll see.
We'll see. And with the we'll see, it's
Got a couple more
a
minutes.
couple seconds. Well, it started a couple minutes early, too.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Did we tell them about the game we played last week?
I don't
What was
think
that
we
called?
did. We
What
can
was that
talk about
called?
that. Finish line.
Finish line.
You can get it on Amazon. There's several versions of it. There's a deluxe game set, which is around $100, but a lesser version with all the same pieces is around 40. There's basically holes drilled into a piece of material and horses, 12 horses, and they start in post position, at the very rail. Then you take turns rolling dice around
And you
the
use
table
cards.
and use cards. But
And
to
that's
start,
how you decide which
you
ones
decide
aren't
what
running.
horses are scratched, and then the rest of the horses correspond to the number of players you have. We were playing with 6 people, and you had to either pay a nickel, dime, 15 cents, or a quarter, depending on what position the scratch was.
Good night, Gross.
So
See you
if
next
the
week.
scratch was the 4th scratch, and whatever number it happened to correspond, you have to put a quarter in to the kitty.
Yeah, it depends on where the horse is placed, how much
So
you put in.
money accumulated from people going around doing their turns, rolling dice, and the cards come into play. It doesn't take a lot to learn the game, and once you get going, you just are laughing at each other and laughing with each other. That you keep throwing the dice that corresponds to
And guess what?
the 25-cent,
We're over in the community, not in the park.
or over on the
Their
next street.
neighbor called the sheriffs because of the noise.
Because of the noise of us laughing and having fun. Terrible noise, about 9:30 p.m. They have cameras on their home, so alarm is put out to their phone, and on their phone they saw the notification, looked, and sure enough, there was a county sheriff's car sitting right in front of their house. So
Right, Stone Creek?
after a couple of minutes, they decided to walk out front, and we weren't imbibing. We were just drinking that night. So we didn't have that to worry about.
And he said, you guys are fine. I've been sitting out here for a while.
So we weren't too loud per the sheriff. But
But it was really a fun game. It really was.
if you like a game that's not super intellectual and you'd rather be able to just enjoy by laughing at each other, this fits the bill for that for sure.
It was fun. It really was.
It's
I
not
enjoyed
like
it.
playing Monopoly or Life where you feel like your life is going before you.
Forever and
Yeah.
ever and ever.
The game is fairly quick, and it within 15
Dingle
minutes
Dangle,
somebody
I
wins.
did. I delivered them last week.
What is that?
I don't want to say it out loud.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Dingle Dangle. That was accomplished. And we shared this with somebody. And they were very amused because they were sharing some things that we were amused by. And we were happy to hear because it didn't involve us. We were innocent for a change. Yes. So I told you all that
And
Rick and
reflect.
Darlene aren't that bad, even though we were the black sheep of the mobile home
No,
park.
Henry, never ever.
Yeah, we,
Sorry about that. The band is sour.
is it the usual question?
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it. Time to say goodnight.
Well, I'm just going to say
No, it's already been said.
Anybody interested in that material I used to be able to do with Dirty Motel, under Rick's Motel Dives, that's a playlist on my channel. If you look for that on my channel, you will find some of that kind of content with me, and I think you would find it amusing. If you never
If you
saw
can-
the exploding coffee pot,
That's the one with Sean on.
that is the one you need to consider watching. Or watch the entire episode with Sean Arm. And that was some of the best times I ever had doing that kind of a job. So that's all. Nothing bad against you, man, but I was forced to ask everybody to be this way. Don't talk about it because,
Okay.
unfortunately, things the way they broke up. So, wish the best to
Okay, Rick.
my former associates. And you all, thank you for being with us all the way to the bitter end. Another edition of Cocktail Hour with Rick is done. Are you trying to get this to turn off without me
No, but
closing
it's
it?
fine.
Yeah, it is right now. Uh-oh, he froze. Oh shit.
It did
I'm
not.
just kidding with you.
Go ahead over,
You
because I'm
go.
gonna get you in the ass.
Amen. People want to see. Ah!
I didn't.
Do it again. Ah!
Okay, that's enough. I have no more darts. I have to put more in. Good night, guys. See you next week.
Thank you for being with us. Love and hugs. Go watch my video. All of my videos. All day long. Bye.